Hey guys, very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So today, as per usual, I'm going to be discussing the dollar index, looking where we are potentially going to be reversing from. Furthermore, this afternoon, there's going to be a live New York session in our Discord server. So if you want to join, make sure to join the link in the description to our Discord server down below. So with that said, thank you all for watching today and let's dive straight in. So to begin with, of course, the dollar index. So looking at the dollar index at the moment, we can see that we are nearing my level. Finally, yesterday we already started to see some rejection over here in the highs, some deceleration, right? The price action that we're seeing is consolidative in towards the highs. So what I'm currently waiting for is just for us to at least see a break of 93.191. And after that, we could see that fake out drop in towards the lows, but I want to see how we react to this area of supply, right? So today we also have CPI news, so that could have a very big impact on the dollar. Therefore, I will be trading with a safe stop loss. So I want you guys to do the same. I want you guys to remember that, okay, when CPI data comes out, or red folder news in general, and red folder news is news that has a large impact on the market, I want you all to place your stop loss very well thought. And I don't want you guys to over risk, because when these news announcements come, the market can move very fast, very erratically, and can stop you out before you know it. So yeah, that is that. Just wanted to say that. Looking at the dollar index, so just waiting for that fake out on the high or a tap in towards this area of supply. Then we're going to have a look and see how we react for a potential short on the dollar index. So yeah, that is it, to be honest. And let's dive straight into Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar yesterday, I shared a trade setup on Discord. Looking at Aussie dollar, I was looking for this short, or at least I took this short over here. So let me show you guys what we had. A little bit more clear on the lower time frame. Looking at the 15, we of course had the 1, the 2, then we saw a fake out over here. Then price came back up again towards the 618. 618 is the green line. Then I went short on the 618. On the retracements after this fake out on this high. So as we can see, price was moving straight towards this lower trend line, and once price reached that trend line, I set my position to break even just to be sure that the market wouldn't bounce back up and stop me out. So as we can see, the market did move back up and did stop me out. However, sadly, I got removed from the position and I wasn't in the position at all anymore. So yeah, I wanted to actually re-enter on the third trendline touch, because as we can see, we had the perfect third trendline touch. However, at that time, I wasn't active behind my desk. It was, 4:15, so I was doing some other stuff, sadly. But yeah, it could have been a perfect entry also, combined with the 786. Also, what we can see is a rejection of that zone. Really beautiful trade that would have been an amazing profit. Some of you might still be in this. I shared it on Discord, so let me know if you are in it, and otherwise let's just make sure to get some new positions in today. So yeah, Aussie dollar has still got some potential to drop down further in towards the lows. Daily demand is situated at 0.73037, so let's see what happens next. Still quite bearish on Aussie dollar, so let's see how we react to that zone. Maybe see a double bottom, but yeah, we're going to be very dependent on the dollar index. And yeah, that is it, to be honest. Aussie dollar already gave a beautiful trade over here, so I'm not expecting anything that soon. So yeah, with that said, let's head over to euro dollar. So euro dollar is currently in my zone, in my potential reversal zone. However, not trading it due to me waiting for the dollar index to reach my supply zone and at least create a fake out on that high of 93.191. which I've said multiple times now on Discord. So if you want to know how I trade and you want to receive updates, make sure to join the Discord, because that's where I'm explaining these kind of key elements of my strategy. So yeah, euro dollar is still looking very good for a pullback in my opinion. We just have this massive overextended move back down in towards the lows. But yeah, as you guys know, if we just look at the past, what we do have is of course that after this overextended move, we should see some sort of a pullback. Even if it is a minor pullback, I do want to see some sort of a pullback. And one of the best things, or the best indicators which will indicate that there is going to be a pullback soon, is in most instances consolidative price action in towards the lows. So in a bullish, if you want to see a bullish pullback, what you need is descending consolidative price action. And if you want to see a bearish pullback, you need ascending consolidative price action, such as we had on the dollar index. Yeah. So I hope that is clear for you all. Still waiting for that pullback. Could initiate from anywhere, just waiting for the dollar index to play along. Yeah, for the rest, not really interested in anything at the moment. We could see a fake out on the low, but let's just wait and see what happens with the dollar index. So yeah, we'll update you guys accordingly. So with that said, let's head over to pound dollar. So pound dollar has been moving back down lower as expected. Sadly, didn't move up high enough to take another short for me personally. However, I knew that some people did take a 618 short over here, so we had a perfect 618 fib retracement. However, yeah, not really that interesting for me personally, as there was no structure and also not a very clear supply or demand zone. Yeah, waiting for what's next. Currently just going to be leaving this pair for what it is. I do expect still a little bit of a push lower, but as we can see, price action is just so consolidative, very hard to trade at the moment. So I'm just going to leave this for what it is. As we can see, this is just pretty untradeable for me. We don't have the clean impulses or the clean retracements that we want to see. Furthermore, we don't also really have any clean structural levels, or at least what I meant to say was key structural price action patterns. So in the form of, let's say, a very clean descending wedge or channel. So yeah, just gonna be waiting until we either hit this zone down below over here, or what I'm also seeing as a possibility is reversing from this zone over here where we're currently reacting to. But yeah, very dependent also on the DXY and what that does. But it's just good to know that this is a lower time frame area of demand from where we could react. Yeah. So this is just an intermediate level of demand. This is a very strong level of demand, this one, down below at 1.37683, just so you guys know. So that said, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar, so Kiwi dollar also gave a beautiful setup in my opinion. As we can see, beautiful retracement back up in towards the highs. However, yeah, once again, the retracement back up in towards the highs was not that clean. However, what we did see was this over here. So a little bit of a messy channel because you can't really draw in that lower trend line. But at times when the retracement is a little bit messy, I tend to just only draw in the lower or the upper trend line. And as we can see, what we then have is the perfect 1 to 3rd trend line touch alongside 618 fib confluence. So yeah, you could have taken a short, let's say from over here, and you would, oh, that's a long position, of course, excuse me, but you could have taken a short, let's say over here from that 618, stop loss just above the 786 fib would have just nearly stopped you out. But yeah, you would be, let's say, what is it, nearly 1% up this morning. So yeah, still has potential to drop in my opinion, but yeah, Kiwi dollar is a little bit unclear. If we go in towards the higher time frame, what I explained to you guys yesterday, that there was a potential head and shoulders forming, and as you can see, it's becoming more clear now, because what we now have is that left shoulder, the head, and now the right shoulder. So I was potentially anticipating that Kiwi dollar was going to come up higher to at least this level over here, take out the stop losses and then drop, which is still a very large probability, of course. If it does, would be a beautiful shorting region just above the high. But if it doesn't, this already is quite quite a nice area where you could short from. I know some guys are in shorts who send me a message about this position, because at the end of the day, it is a nice position to go short from. Looking at it from this perspective of support and resistance, the left shoulder is also the resistance of the right shoulder, essentially. So beautiful fib setup. Fake out on this high over here at 0.70075. So still, in my opinion, a very good setup that you could have taken from that either 618 or from the 3rd trend line touch of the upper trend line of the ascending structure. So yeah, that is kind of it. Just expecting it to drop lower, but yeah, very dependent on the news, of course. So yeah, that is it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find some value in me discussing these potential setups as well. Yeah, for me personally at the moment, 2 break-even trades and 1 partial winner, let me put it that way, a winner on which I took partial. So yeah, for me now still a slow week, but mainly due to the dollar index just not really cooperating, in the way that I like. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's just wait and see what is next. So thank you all for watching once again. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure to contact me through Discord. I wish you all an amazing day and let's speak soon. Thanks, guys.